We were a recreational tennis facility that had the honor of hosting the US Open every single year before and after Labor Day. We got a phone call from Governor Cuomo's office looking for space for upwards of 1 million to 2 million square feet of hospital beds. And so our indoor training center became a hospital, and Louis Armstrong Stadium has become a food commissary, servicing people at Jacob Javits Center, medical workers, first responders, and underprivileged school children in the New York public school system.
What went into transforming the tennis center?
The city hired a company out of Galveston, Texas, SLS, and they specialize in disaster relief. They are responsible for everything from building the courts, putting down floor protection, putting linoleum flooring down on 100,000 square feet, bringing in hospital beds and respiratory equipment, everything imaginable to operate this hospital. Basically in 7 days, soup to nuts, they had a 150-bed hospital up and running, and they anticipate having a total of 475 beds. What they've done is black pipe and drape set up about 8 by 8 in terms of size, basically cubicles with a bed in each and every one of them and a filing cabinet. And there is a 22-bed ICU section within the hospital they built here.
You've almost built an entire little city. What is happening in the food areas?
So we have incredible partners. Restaurant Associates, who's been involved with the US Open for over 40 years, reached out to us and said, hey, the city needs meals and hundreds of thousands of meals per day. So what they talked to us about was a program where they wanted to box up 25,000 meals each day. And within that box would be 6 meals, 2 days worth of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So technically they were putting 150 meal periods in a box that they would be distributing to New York City on a daily basis. And that's a process that's been incredibly fluid too.
What about the US Open? Rite of passage for New York City every year in late August and early September. Do you think that will happen this year?
Well, there's nothing more that we would love to see than to make sure the US Open takes place. And certainly the city and New York would like to have it happen as well. We're an economic engine for the city at the end of the summertime, more than $800 million of economic activity. A lot of decisions have to be made between now and August. But clearly right now we want to keep planning for the Open, and then we'll make decisions when we have to make them.
Walking around, how does it make you feel to know that you guys are such an important part of this effort?
Well, you know, when you watch the news every day and you see what people are doing in the medical field, I mean, we're happy to be able to make a contribution. Believe me, compared to what others are doing, we're just scratching the surface. This is just a very small part. And the USTA, I can speak on behalf of the whole organization when I say we're thrilled to be able to make even a very small contribution by providing some of our facilities.